Welcome back. We are joined here again this morning by the one and only Mr. Joseph Bauer here with the Tarzan Zerbini Circus. And yes, I have his hat.
Perfect. Boy, you wear it well.
Thank you. Well, you know, I've always had this dream of running off to the circus and just giving me a piece of that right here.
All right.
You, of course, are the ringmaster for
That's
the Tarzan
right.
Zerbini Circus. But circus has always been in your family, and you haven't always been the ringmaster.
No, I'm celebrating my 50th year in the circus. I started, the very first time I did anything in front of an audience was in Japan. My family had a contract to go to a park in Japan and do our aerial stunts, and I was just a little guy, and they asked, what can he do? What about him? So my dad put his arm out, and I did a handstand on his arm, and that was the end of the show, and that was my first appearance. So it's been in our family for 8 generations.
For 8 generations, and you started in Switzerland, you were telling me.
Right, my family came to the United States in 1954 with Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus, and from Switzerland, and then we made our life in Florida, bought a house there, and you know, my family became American citizens immediately, and loved it. Been traveling all over.
That's amazing. You were saying 8 generations, and your family's actually owned circuses themselves.
Right. They still have circuses traveling in Europe right now, and it's a beautiful thing. Now my daughter and my son are the 9th, and my niece Erica Zerbini, who you will see in the show with her Liberty horses, she's also the 9th generation of our family. So it's moving on.
That is so impressive. It's your kids. Do they do an act in this circus, or they
Not
have
in
in the
this
past?
circus. Yeah, my niece is in the show. My daughter has in the past. My son is in school in Florida. So right now it's, you know, everybody's all over doing different venues and different things.
Now, from what I understand, it's pretty common for families to travel together and to do circus acts together.
Yeah, very much so. Like the family everybody will see in Tarzan Zerbini Circus. So is the Flying Cortez also are a family that are multi-generations, and their kids are in the Flying Trapeze Act, and the youngest one is 9. So you'll get to see them as well, and you'll see the generations, and it's a very important part, and it's special to any parent to have your child carry on the family tradition. You know.
Okay, so you've talked about how, you know, kind of being born into the circus can happen, but if there was somebody like myself that wanted to get into it, how would you get started? How would that even work?
Believe it or not, now there's over 300 circus schools all over North America.
Really?
Yeah. And so there are circus schools out there. If somebody would like to Google it and find out, you know, you can go to a school and get trained by a professional artist, and it's always possible. Cirque du Soleil has great circus schools. The oldest one is where I come from, down in Sarasota, Florida, is the Circus Arts Conservatory. And there's the Sailors Circus there that's actually a part of your school program. It's a part of the high school. You can take circus arts. And so they're out there. The dream is there.
Well, there you go. Let's talk about the dream this weekend. You know, we have 7 shows, I think, still to go.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have a show at 7:30 on Thursday, 7:30 on Friday. And then we are 12, 4, and 7:30 on Saturday, and 1 and 5 on Sunday. So you've got plenty of opportunities to come out and see the big circus.
See what Life Under the Big Top is all about.
That's right.
And of course, if you had tickets for last Friday's show, you can still use them any day this week.
Any performance that, if you had a ticket for Friday, just go right over to the box office and turn in your ticket for any one of the shows.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for
having me. You guys
me.
have a great performance all weekend long. And we'll have you back again next year, I'm sure.
Come on out. It's
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see the elephants. We'll be right back.